Everyone knows the miracles Jesus performed 2,000 years ago, but many people don't realize that these miracles never ended. The same Jesus who walked on water, healed the blind, raised the dead, calmed raging storms, and restored broken hearts, is still moving, still healing, still saving, and still transforming lives today. The miracles of Jesus are not just stories written in ancient pages. They are living, breathing realities that continue to shape the world and the hearts of millions. His power did not fade with time, and his compassion did not weaken with generations. He is as present, as loving, and as miraculous today as he was the moment he stepped upon the earth. When Jesus calmed the storm on the Sea of Galilee, he showed us that no matter how violent the waves of life become, his voice still brings peace that surpasses all understanding. And today, countless people testify about storms inside their hearts, storms of anxiety, storms of fear, storms of chaos and confusion, suddenly falling silent at the mention of his name. There are testimonies of people who felt overwhelmed, trapped, and lost, yet in one quiet moment of prayer, in one breath of surrender, the storm inside them became still. It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't luck. It was the same Jesus who once spoke to the winds and the waves saying, "Peace, be still," speaking now into the storms of human hearts in this very time. When Jesus healed the sick, he showed us that impossible situations are never impossible for him. Even now, in hospitals, in homes, in quiet prayer rooms, and in desperate moments, people around the world experience healing that medical science cannot explain. Tumors disappear, pain lifts, strength returns. Diagnoses are reversed in ways that leave doctors stunned. And while some may call it a mystery, believers know exactly what it is. The same healing power that once touched the eyes of the blind, the legs of the crippled, and the bodies of the suffering still flows through the love of Christ. When Jesus forgave sinners, he overturned shame, guilt, and condemnation. He showed that no one is too far gone, too broken, or too lost for his grace. Today, lives shattered by addiction, weighed down by regret, or suffocated by guilt are being restored and renewed. People who believed they had ruined their lives beyond repair discover mercy that lifts them out of darkness. The same Jesus who once defended a woman condemned by the crowd still whispers the same words today. "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." His forgiveness still breaks chains, still removes burdens, still restores dignity, and still gives people a new beginning. When Jesus restored the brokenhearted, he proved that he cared not only for physical suffering, but also for the wounds that hide deep in the soul. And even now, he heals heartbreak that feels unbearable, loneliness that feels crushing, and emotional wounds that people carry silently. Many who felt forgotten or unseen suddenly experience peace washing over them like a gentle river. His presence reaches places no medicine can touch, no therapy can fully reach, and no human words can soothe. Jesus heals with the tenderness that only the Creator of the human heart can give. When Jesus walked beside his disciples through storms, deserts, and valleys, he showed that his followers are never truly alone. Today, countless people discover in their darkest moments, in grief, in financial struggle, in depression, in heartbreak, and in seasons of deep loss, that someone is walking with them. They look back and realize there were moments they should have collapsed emotionally, moments they should have broken completely, moments they should have given up, but somehow they kept going. That strength wasn't their own. It was Jesus walking beside them the entire time, quietly carrying them through valleys they didn't think they could survive. When Jesus opened doors no one else could, he showed that true favor comes from God and not from people. Even now, people see job opportunities appear unexpectedly, see relationships restored when all hope seemed lost, see breakthroughs happening precisely at the moment they're needed. Doors swing open that should have stayed closed, paths appear where there seemed to be none. When someone puts their trust in Him, Jesus makes a way, not through human ability, not through connections, but through divine power and timing. When Jesus broke chains of oppression and delivered people from darkness, He revealed that no force of evil can stand against His light. Today, people trapped in fear, addiction, spiritual attacks, and torment find sudden freedom and clarity. Darkness flees in the presence of Jesus. Anxiety dissolves. Depression lifts. Addictions lose their power. Spirits of fear lose their grip. Jesus still sets captives free, not just spiritually, but emotionally, mentally, and physically. His victory over darkness continues every day, in every nation, in every heart that calls upon His name. When Jesus guided the lost, He proved that confusion, uncertainty, and hopelessness are never the final chapter. Even now, countless people who felt stuck, overwhelmed, or directionless suddenly find clarity as Jesus guides their steps towards hope, purpose, and new beginnings. They experience divine nudges, inspired thoughts, unexpected opportunities, and moments of clarity that shift their course of life entirely. Jesus still directs paths, still opens eyes, and still leads people into destiny. When Jesus blessed families, children, and ordinary people, He showed that His heart delights in giving good gifts. Today, households experience protection they can't explain. Parents find peace and wisdom. Children feel comfort and safety. Marriages once filled with conflict find healing. Homes once filled with tension become places of warmth, harmony, and love. The presence of Jesus still brings blessing wherever He is welcomed. And when Jesus gave His life on the cross and rose again, He proved that His power surpasses every force in existence, even death itself. Today, millions around the world experience spiritual rebirth, renewed hope, restored purpose, and a peace that defies understanding because Jesus is not a memory. He is alive, and His resurrection power still moves, still saves, still transforms. The miracles of Jesus are not stories of the past. They are testimonies of the present. Every time a storm calms in someone's mind, every time a wounded heart begins to heal, every time someone finds hope again after despair, every time a body is restored, every time a lost soul finds peace, every time a chain is broken or a prayer is answered, it is living proof that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. His miracles continue because His love continues. His power continues. His presence continues. And everyone who seeks Him, trusts Him, and calls upon His name can still experience the miracles of Jesus happening today.